Hey everybody, my name is Charlie. This is Gamebox, I think we're calling it. I have to present to you. This is the current collection. You see consoles on the rack, and OBS is telling me it didn't connect to the server, but we don't care. Here's my game collection. Why is it out here, you ask? Well, because I brought them to my mother-in-law's to sell at an estate sale, and we had a sale for $6. I don't know what game it was. I did a dumb ad on Facebook. Apparently, a lot of people looked. I got a $300 offer for all of it, which I politely declined, but said I appreciated it. And I don't know if it was the same person, but somebody called me to try to see where my number was, which I don't really have. We'll talk about, we'll look at the sheet and see how much technically I have, but I'm not expecting that. If they would have said like 1,000, I would have said yes. If they would have said 500, I would have thought about it. But I'm having a good time. Like, I am trying to sell them, but I'm not trying to just get out of the business. I don't think someone who's a flipper would offer 500. But let's look at some numbers. I have a small box of games, which might have 2 gems in it. And I have a bag that I pulled at the last minute from these boxes because I didn't want it to go for the flat rate price, which was $6 each, or 2 for 10, or 5 for 20. I might have thought too much about pricing, but we can talk about that as we go through the box of games. Let's flip here. Oh, like butter. All right, so here is our sheet. Get rid of my Control F. Let's see how we're doing. I've been kind of easing up lately, mostly because I'm running out of space. Money, it's fine. We'll look through this, all my purchases there, and then here's my side of the business. So right now I am 178 in the hole. I have sold more than I have purchased, but eBay fees. No, that's a lie. My purchases are $977.10, which, where's that 10 cents coming from? I don't know. Hold on. Eye to eye. Okay. Oh, it was a customer return. Okay. That's where the 10 cents is coming from. So I've sold 977. I bought $977. I have sold $928. And then you take out the eBay, getting their money, we're down to 178. I mean, I've made a couple bucks off shipping. I made $4 off shipping something today, but we're not counting that. I mean, there's handling there. There's my packaging, which I do have packaging listed in my costs as well. So here, there should be 344 games, less the stuff that I pulled out from the bag, which we're going to look at together. And then my average value per game is $8.95 or $7.70. My average cost per game is $2.41, so it's creeping up. It's creeping up. I remember the good old days when that was like $1.50. My average sale per game is $14.98 or $12.88, less eBay fees. And I got 2 boxes here of stuff that's just sitting. I mean, it's listed. I got to relist some stuff on eBay. And some old stuff is moving. I had 3 ship out today, decent prices. There was a YouTube video on Jet Set Radio Future, and I had a couple of copies of that which were a pack-in, and those all went out. Which is funny because Jet Set Future on its own is worth like $50 or $60, I think. But the pack-in that also includes Sega GT is only worth like $8. So both those pack-ins sold. I think I have one more copy of it, which I'm probably going to keep for my personal collection, but because I'm a Sega boy. But let's get into it. Oh, excuse me. We'll go through. Let's go through the quick bag I pulled first. I got kind of nervous. I was like, what if I had some gems in there that I just didn't look at close enough? I don't have a whistle. I'm going to blow my whistle once. I got kids sleeping, so we're not going to go too crazy. So the stuff I pulled was, first of all, Guitar Hero 2. I just saw like half a box of Guitar Hero games, and I was like, I shouldn't just let them go, all of them. So we'll check out how they're doing. I just sold a copy of this for $7, and it's not heaven. Guitar Hero 2. Guitar Hero 2 Xbox 360. Guitar Hero 2 Xbox 360, $10.79. We're gonna list it. I'm not typing these in because they technically should already be on my sheet. Guitar Hero 3. Let's check that out. Guitar Hero 3, $12.49. We're gonna list it. Guitar Hero World Tour, the first one that had the full band in it. $12.87. We're gonna list it. I don't know why I didn't list it last time. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. $8.74. We're gonna list it. Left 4 Dead 2. I already have a copy of this pulled, but Left 4 Dead 2, Xbox 360, $13.25. We're gonna list it. Well, it's a good thing I did pull these. Left 4 Dead 2, another one. We're gonna list it. Future Tactics. Man, that. One day I'll figure out this reflection. Actually, how bad does that look if I stick that piece of paper up there? Does that solve my reflection problems? Maybe. Nah, not quite as bad. All right, Future Tactics. Let's check it out. Xbox, $8.94. We'll list it. I don't know why I didn't list this thing. This thing's got to be worth something. Dark Alliance. 020-626-714-570. That's got to be $15.52. What am I doing? It's Money in the Bank. And then Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't think this will be worth a ton, but it's the only one they haven't remade. So it's PS3 exclusive. And I don't know what Konami's problem is. They're like doing the stupidest stuff. So Guns of the Patriots, PlayStation 3. That's not it. $7.62. So I don't think I'll list that one, but let me separate that one out. The rest of it are getting listed. Somebody could have them at $6, but I pulled it last minute. So let's talk about new stuff. And also, mistakes at the sale. I wasn't there in person, but I didn't plan to be, so that was an intentional decision, not really a mistake. And if anybody's floating through picking through there, I'd be like, hey, whatever game you pick, throw a sports game on top of it. And that could have got me a couple more sales, but space is my main concern. Like we're within striking distance of being green on this whole thing. We're having a good time. We're not counting all the consoles we got. I got 6 Xbox 360 units in my eyesight that are all the good ones that don't red ring. So most recent purchase, it was $20, and it was Xbox One games, which I do have some of. I don't have a ton, but these are a lot of ones that have been like very played out. So I'm not expecting much, but for $2 each, I mean, I'll take some else. 460, ain't bad. I mean, it's not good, but I ain't worried about it. This one might be worth something, so I'm gonna keep moving. Borderlands 3, man, they said this game did really well, but it was discounted like immediately. It was at $5 below like forever. It was a free Epic game. $8.49. We'll list it because I got no love for the series. Randy Pitchford is a jag. This one I have sold in the past. It is Forza Horizon 3. Many people say this is the best Forza Horizon. I have sold... Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to be typing these in. All right, hold on. I'm all messed up. All right. First up. 5.8. Fallout 4. Xbox One. We're just going to say it's $4.50. Borderlands 3, we're going to say that was $8. Really cool garage sale. I might have bought some more, but like they had a lot of board games, one of which I dropped off at work, and actually work was really excited for it. Yeah. It's, Forza Horizon 3, $9.99. Hey. Cool. I don't know if I want to sell this, but we'll put it in the listed pile. Maybe we'll list it for 10 and see what's going on. This next game I already have a copy of, and I played quite a bit of it. I did not beat it. I think it was just a little bit too open world jank. It was Dragon Age Inquisition, which it got good reviews. It won some Game of the Year awards, but I think just the time it came out, it didn't make the impression it needed to. So I feel like this game, like, nobody talks about, and they allegedly have another one like coming out sometime, but they never talk about it. $4.10. Wow, that's nothing. I'm not doing my sound effects because I keep getting copyright stuff. Not that I expect to make money off this, but all right, put you there. All right, this is a game actually I was curious about. I think I have it for free on PS4, so I don't think I'll keep it in my collection. Borderlands Handsome Collection. I know I just said that Borderlands 3 sucks, and I didn't get into it, but Borderlands 1, like, I have great memories of playing with Eric and Johnny and doing the whole thing, and I think this is 60 frames per second. It has all the pack-in stuff. Oh, wait, this doesn't have the first one in it. Oh, man. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. Why would you not put the first one in this? And, like, I know they sold it a couple years later, but, like, just put it in, and it'll help you prop up your price. But the second one I played a bit, but the first one was really special. And then they just try to make it too funny or something. I bet this is going to be worth more than Borderlands 3. Let's see. My internet's not good with the door shut, so we're going to see how we do. Okay. So we're doing it this way. Wow. Okay. Well, this is great TV. We're going to try to... Oh, there we go. 628. All right, I was wrong. We're just going to say it's 650. We're not going to sell you. Next up, I don't know how this is going to be. I heard this game is actually good, but then I heard nobody talk about it ever. I think it got an Olympics update. I'm trying to peel the label off here. It is Steep. Ubisoft trying to apply their open world stuff to sports. I never know how that company's doing. It's funny, they spent so much time trying to fight off Vivendi from buying them, and now I think they're kind of desperate for a buyer. Just overextended themselves. I think Ubisoft has some cool games. They're just kind of in a weird spot. So Steep. I have a feeling you're not going to be worth enough for me to list. Steep. Hopefully the prices are steep. Da-dutch. $738. Okay. So we'll list it. Oh shoot, I'm still not putting these down. All right, Steep, Xbox One, 750, 738. We'll list it for 8 and see if anything happens with it. Next up, we have Dishonored Definitive Edition. I think I've had all of these come through on almost every system. I've had one copy of Dishonored 2, probably for PS4. These games seem like that's something I'd be into. It's got like a warping thing. Oh, excuse me. But it's also got like a stealth action thing. But I couldn't get into it. I downloaded this game on Game Pass because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now, and just couldn't get into it. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Yeah, but 815, we'll list it. I'm wondering if what was it? 815. I am wondering now that the Activision Microsoft deals hit some speed bumps. I won't say it's over. If those games are going to go up in price, because people might have been expecting them to go on Game Pass and be more freely available, because Microsoft's pretty good about renewing licenses and keeping their stuff going, and Activision isn't. But we'll see. Next up, this game's gonna be worth nothing. Battlefield 4. What? Are you high? Why? Limited edition. What? Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. 1647? Are you high? What's going on? And your sales actually look good. That's loose. Complete. What the fudge? Like, I don't get this. But, like, I'll take it. 1647? Okay. Dude, weird. Like, what? Is it because everyone after this is, like, terrible? Battlefield 1 was good. 1648? Okay. Hey, if somebody buys it. All right, so this is the game that I'm curious about. Well, I just realized this is not the definitive edition, but I think you get the definitive edition stuff for free, but it might not be worth as much. I'm peeling off the pre-owned stuff for it. Oh, come on, clean, clean, clean. Nice. All right. It is Recore, another game which I downloaded because it was on Game Pass and couldn't get into it. I thought they were doing some cool stuff. It's like you shoot a tether at somebody and then you got to kind of like play a game to be able to rip them before they rip you. It was interesting. Not for me. Yeah, like the character design looked cool. I thought the kind of bleached out aesthetic was interesting, like the sun, like kind of overcooked looking thing. 593. I expected it to be more than that, but there's a definitive edition that might have. I wonder. Let's just look up that. See, Recore Definitive Edition. So it's supposed to be this one, and then there was Scalebound. Those were like we're gonna try Japanese games, and like Scalebound got canceled after people got excited for it, and then and then this one came out, and it like came out a little bit underbaked, and I think they just didn't know how to promote games. They still don't know how to promote games. Just throw money at it and waste money. But so if this was definitive edition, it would be worth $35. But since it's the lowly normal edition, it's worth what, $5? Yeah, $6. So that Battlefield, I don't believe that number on Battlefield. But we're gonna look into it. So Of this, it looks like one, two, three, four, five, six might be worth my time to list. Um, and let's see just if we get retail. Let's see what we do. Um, so looks like we're at $71. I paid 20. Um, so that's good. We always aim for 4x, but 3x is totally fine, man. I'll take that deal every day, especially for Xbox One. Stuff that I have a lot of Xbox One, but it's not like Xbox 360 where I have like every freaking game. Like it's not full of Assassin's Creed games. But let's. So if I just sold the stuff that like is within Target, that's $50, dude. I'm happy. I'd be happier if I would have sold like some of the chuff that's in those boxes behind me. But one game sold, one person has a game. Hopefully they're actually playing and not just flipping because it was worth $1 billion. I'm curious why they didn't just pick up another one for $4 or try to talk my mother-in-law down. Um, but yeah, we're moving forward. Space and time are my concerns more than money. But we're having a good time. I still love hunting the stuff. I put a feeler out there for somebody who I once bought obviously stolen games from, and we're gonna see if they bite again. Um, yeah, I'm not trolling as hard as I used to, but I'm still on the grind, guys. So inching towards profitability, making moves, doing the right things. We're trying to make it happen, and I'm building a heck of a collection behind me. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me on this journey, and I will play us out with the intro.